Hello and welcome to another update video on ADA. So the ADA chart continues to be in this local uptrend, which is kind of in line with current expectations. Again, the white scenario is preferred, and I'd like to see the price form at least one more high in this fifth wave. Again, we had in our member live stream yesterday a bit of a discussion around the topic, because I had just left the fifth wave there without any additional information. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit unclear what's going to happen after this fifth wave up, but I see it as part of a larger A, B, C structure, because this is not impulsive. So this is likely a diagonal, like 1, 2, 3, 4, deep 4, and then 5. Surely, with the structure like that, we have to remain flexible. So further upside extensions are possible. B waves can overshoot, all sorts of stuff. So I will always let you know at every juncture what I find the most likely scenario is. At the moment, it's the white count. That hasn't changed, but obviously the market needs to hold above 51 cents to keep that scenario alive. We're now approaching the yellow trend line here, which is the next target after breaking above this previous swing high that already broke. So we already broke above that level on Thursday, right? Thursday, Friday. No, yeah, well, anyway, last week. We broke above this green line. I can remove that now. And now we're approaching this next trend line. If the white scenario is correct, and we could get towards that $1.70 to 240 area, which is kind of my next milestone target here, then the price should indeed break above this line without a problem. And the price should approach the green line next at around $1.18, and then we're not far away anyway. I mean, things can happen very quickly in the crypto sector. This currently looks as if it could turn into an impulse. So, I mean, if we really track this move up, I mean, it's possible it's doing something like this. If this turns really into an impulse, into an impulse, then the A wave would be a 5-wave move. Yeah. So just to show you here how it could all come together, but we have to remain flexible about the nanostructures. But because this could be a diagonal structure, as I said, from the August low 2024, the subwaves are all corrective, at least best I can tell. I mean, this pullback was very deep to be part of an impulse, right? So, I'm working a lot with diagonals because that's what the markets are doing. I mean, if you don't understand the concept of diagonals, sometimes people ask me, you're always counting like ABCs. Yeah, but that's what the cycle is doing this year. I've seen a lot of analysts say that this is all part, we get another low or whatever because this is all corrective and deep pullback and it's too deep for an impulse. Yeah, but these people never considered diagonals, right? So it's crucial to understand that concept, especially in this cycle, because a lot of coins are not moving impulsively. Maybe in the subwave structures, this does look like an impulse from the 22nd of June low, but it's likely part of an ABC structure. But we'll see, We have to always remain flexible. But for now, the idea is we go higher. We have some support levels on the smaller time frame. And honestly, as long as those support levels are holding, the pressure to the upside can stay intact. And the overall idea is that we can still see higher prices going forward. And of course, we will continue to track this, yeah? So what we're tracking at the moment is here this fifth wave, but obviously we need to understand that from a bearish point of view, this could just be part of some kind of a triangle pattern, yeah? Which will become invalidated with a break above $1.18. So that is not preferred at the moment. I mean, the yellow count is not preferred. That's the bearish triangle. But yeah, we have to track it, okay? We have to track it. It's just not preferred, but it's something I have to keep focusing on as an alternative. And honestly, we need a bearish alternative scenario anyway. But for now, the focus is on higher prices. Starts to look really good, and we'll see if the price gives us some more insights on the smaller time frame. So let us go to the shorter time frame chart. I already updated ADA in our member update earlier today, so there are some additions to yesterday's video. So for example, what we're dealing with here on this chart is this upside impulse from the 22nd of June low. I mean, that hasn't changed. What has changed is I've added the orange count just to show you, look, it's entirely possible that the dip that we saw here into the Friday low, that this is already circle wave 4. Yeah, so basically circle wave 4 in the larger third wave, then we get another 4-5, and that would eventually complete the A wave. You know, I just showed you all of that. But I actually assume that circle wave 3 is still unfolding, because I don't find that healthy enough to be circle wave 4. But again, all of that is just, to be honest, I've got a support area at 71.4 cents. That's measured, or it's measuring the entire distance, or it's based on the entire distance of circle wave 3 of the current length of the third wave rally. So as long as we're holding above that 71.4 cent level, the focus is on higher. Whatever kind of weird movements the price is doing above, I mean, I actually don't care, right? Because the trend is up from an impulsive point of view as long as we're holding above that 50% retracement. So whatever happens above is not so important, but I always try to give you, like, if I can, like nano support levels or so that help you if you're really focused on the upside in the very short term, that help you stay in the local uptrend, in the very local uptrend. At the moment, the market is grinding higher and might actually reach that 90. It's currently coming in at around 98 cents to reach this trend line next. Yeah, this should be this should provide resistance. So we'll see if the market can get there today. At this point, I would say that a break below the last swing low here at 83.8 cents, this swing low that occurred overnight, yeah, a break below it is needed for an early indication of a top. Really like the earliest indication of a top. Better signal would be a break below 79.5 cents, this swing low from Friday. I mean, do we want a top? No, not necessarily, but I mean, pullbacks, a lot of people are waiting for pullbacks. Well, we had one on Friday, but all I'm saying is to break the immediate uptrend, we want to see a break below these levels. I'm also going to activate the 23.6 fib level here. But yeah, this keeps the uptrend intact. A decisive break below 71.4 cents is needed to indicate that a more substantial top has formed, and possibly this entire uptrend attempt or a breakout attempt to the upside or upside reversal attempt is starting to fail. So that should give you some clarity. Just please note that above the 98 cent level, the next rally could take us then to $1.17, $1.18, and then we're already approaching at some point this 170 area. But there's some more work required. That's the update on ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. I also invite you to join us on X for additional updates. So we're building a community over here as well. You can ask questions. I'll be there today to answer questions here and there. There are additional updates, video updates, and much more that you don't find on YouTube. So check it out if you're interested. I'll leave a link in the comment section. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.